Hello and welcome to Phoenix International Speedway, home to round number 19 of the Reebok Truck Series. Let's see, that's only 8 races left till the chase field is set. Yeah, 8 races, so time running down for those without a win. James Shelley, your pollster here tonight, not one of those. He's got 3 wins. He knows he's in the chase. Jake Cole's looking for that first win. He's starting outside front row here tonight. Tom Shelley, Michael Hegdahl, a pair of drivers looking for their first win of the season in row 2. And Charles Sanford and Ian Dutta, row 3. Neither one of those guys has won a race this year. William Duncan and Jeffrey Buckeye, row 4. Neither one of them has... Well, actually, wait a minute. Buckeye. Well, neither one of these guys really likes very fond of each other right now. They've had some history here this year.
Drivers, start your
I'm not. Yeah, Jeffrey does not have a win. Kyle Snosky and Dave Cole, row 5. Neither one of them has a win either. Watch the field roll off a little bit here. See, there's 32 laps here as all 42 guys do get going. Look through the back of the pack. Seth Cole probably wanting to get an extra win, as I saw him back there. He most likely will be the lowest guy with a win, so adding a second win would be crucial for that team. All the turmoil that team's had this year of having to go through 3 different drivers. But all that's behind us right now as the green flag is out. We're underway here from Phoenix. Three wide for second well, I can't even tell. It's 3 wide for fourth as they go down the back straightaway. Down the dog leg here on the back. Hey, into turn number 3. We haven't even got a caution yet. Sweet. Might just jinxed it, but oh well. Coming off 4, that's going to be a trouble spot here today. Is the wall actually comes in a little bit. I could show you if I went to TV2 camera going off that corner. Top 3 broke away a little bit there. Ian Dutta goes underneath Tom Shelley for second. Sanford inside of Duncan for fourth. Oh, Duncan got way high. Oh, Buckeye is into Cole. Cole's in the wall. He's going to lose a ton of spots. No caution, though. Oh, they're 3 wide. 3 wide's good. 4 wide, not so good. As it looks like he's going to get going again. Let's watch this as they're 4 wide. Cole's in the wall once again. Caution flag is out. Jake Cole's around. Stacy Dutta's got damage. So does Jacob Sisko. Brandon Griffiths, Cosmo Budd, Bob Johansson's back here. Angel Navarro, Dylan Young, Brad Johnson, Warren Cherry, Seth Cole. So an 1/8 of the way into this one. And we have our first caution flag. Let's see if the leaders will make pit stops here underneath the caution. Then we'll take you back to see what happened. Doesn't appear as so let's take you back to see what happened. And we're back. This was a hornet's nest back here. And they battled for around the 30th position. Watch as Angel Navarro's going to come up, get into Jacob Sisko. Nothing Stacy Dutta could have done as she hits the wall. There's Warren Cherry. James Henry does a good job almost missing this. Cosmo Budd. There's Brad Johnson, Seth Cole, Bob Johansson, and Dylan Young. Brendan Griffiths got a little bit of that as well. So not too bad of a spin there. And then coming through here, Jake Cole's in the wall. And this is what I was telling you. Look at this. As you can see, it come right back in. PJ Williams gets into the 7. Around he goes into Tom Girard. And everyone does a great job at missing Jake as he came spinning down the front straightaway. And with that, we'll take you back to the green flag here from Phoenix. Well, that was bad. I stuttered on that. And we're back. Kyle Thomas. I did not see this. He actually retired with a piston issue. Angel Navarro losing a lap. So that was a totally unrelated issue for Kyle Thomas. But James Shelley is your leader. Then Ian Dutta, Tom Shelley, Charles Sanford, Michael Hegdahl, Kyle Sosnowski, William Duncan, Dave Cole, Daniel Day, and Jeffrey Buckeye, the top 10. Cody James looking for his first top 10 of the season. Dion Scott, Henry Nova, Nick Nalman, Savannah Cole, Kyle Austin, Elijah Workman, Trevor Meacham, Wayne James, Tom Girard, Chris Burden, John McNamara, Jake Cole, Drew Austin, Chris Washer, Vitaly Nikolaev, Alex Tanker, Mary Shelley, Dustin Griffiths, and James Henry, the top 30. Stacy Dutta, Jacob Sisko, Brandon Griffiths, Bob Johansson, Warren Cherry, Seth Cole, Cosmo Budd, Brad Johnson, Dylan Young, PJ Williams. All those on the lead lap. There's Angel Navarro, the Pizza Hut Toyota. James Shelley hits the gas. We're back to racing here. See how much Angel Navarro is off the pace. That gave James a little bit of a head start here as they went down into turn number 1. Charles Sanford is going to be the first one to pass to the inside of Navarro. And it's going to catch Hegdahl up a little bit. Sanford way out the track. Here comes Sosnowski underneath Hegdahl. It's the best battle on the track right now is the top... Oh, never mind. Here comes Ian Dutta. Battle for the race lead. So Ian Dutta trying to grab the race lead here. Still battling with James Shelley. Now he's going to give it up. And Tom Shelley's going to go underneath. At the line, though, new leader, Ian Dutta, the Albertsons Chevrolet. Tom Shelley underneath James Shelley there for the second spot. That's a mouthful there. Shelley and Shelley for second. Here comes Sanford, though. Looking to make a top 3 full of those who have not won yet. In fact, actually, James is the only one in the top 5 with a win this season. Of course, he has the 3. Let's see. I know he had Richmond, which was his home track. I didn't know that at the time, so congrats to him on that one. 3 wide here for third. As Sosnowski gets to the inside. James is in the wall. I heard scraping a little bit, so possibly some spinning in turn 3. Caution flag is out. As we go back to try and figure out who it was. More damage to Brandon Griffith's car. A lot of damage to the front end of the 80. Oh no, that's Chris Burden. I'm sorry, I confused him with the 85. There's the 85. Trevor Meacham's got damage. Mary Shelley. Oh, this is a mess back here. We want to go up here, see if the leaders are going to make pit stops. Answer to that is no, so let's take you back to see what happened here. And we're back. A battle for the 28th position gone awry here as Trevor Meacham's going to get into Tom Girard. Send him down into Chris Burden. Meacham's going to get away from this a little bit. Johansson gets into Burden as he gets into Cisco. There's Warren Cherry. Chris Washer involved. What happened over here in turn 3, though? I heard scraping. Might have been I heard Elijah Workman. Oh, well, apparently missed some stuff trying to get up to that. Let's see where. Oh, Johnson just went down to avoid it, so no extra damage for the 24. Let's take you back to the green flag, see if anyone's retired. Might be past halfway already in this one. And we're back at Trevor Meacham, Chris Burton, and Jacob Sisko to the list of those retired. No problem for Sisko. He's got a win, so he has that to rely on. The other two did not. Kyle Thomas doesn't have a win either. But your top 10 is Ian Dutta, then Tom Shelley, Kyle Sosnowski, Charles Sanford, Jeffrey Buckeye. The top 5 have yet to win so far this season. It's James Shelley, Dave Cole, Cody James, Savannah Cole, and Henry Nova. The top 10. Savannah Cole comes into this race with a 68-point lead over PJ Williams. It is William Duncan, Michael Hegdahl, Wayne James, Nick Nauman, Kyle Austin, Dion Scott, Drew Austin, Elijah Workman, Alex Tinker, and Daniel Day, the top 20. As Ian Dutta is back on the gas, we're back to racing. I have a feeling these guys are going to play a big factor here in the early going at least. Once again, Charles Sanford chooses the inside line. This time he goes quickly to the outside once again. Shelley's down there behind Warren Cherry. Hey, if you're not really worried about winning. Oh my gosh, that's a gaggle of cars. Cody James. Oh, Nauman's around. Stacy Dutta's around. Oh my gosh. A lot of cars around. Dustin Griffiths was on pit road. Halfway done in this one, and we've got 3 cautions now on the day. Ian Dutta gets back to the caution flag first. And the field got away from it. That was Ian's fastest lap of the race. I wonder why. Let's see if the leaders will pit here underneath the caution. Tom Shelley came back to line second. There's Kyle Sosnowski, Charles Sanford, and James Shelley. Doesn't look like the leaders will make pit stops here. So let's... Mary Shelley's first. We'll bring you back for the green flag, as that one we could tell what happened coming off turn number 4. And we're back ready to get back to racing here. Just over 10 laps to go, so the lap cars will line up on the inside. Dustin Griffiths retired after the caution. I'm not sure where he was in that. Ian Dutta is your race leader. Then it's Tom Shelley, Kyle Sosnowski, Charles Sanford, James Shelley, Dave Cole, Michael Hegdahl, Henry Nova, Wayne James, and Alex Tinker, the top 10. Then Drew Austin, William Duncan, Elijah Workman, Savannah Cole, James Henry, Dion Scott, Jake Cole, Daniel Day, Stacy Dutta, and Nick Nauman, the top 20. Cosmo Budd, Seth Cole, Cody James, Dylan Young, Tom Gerard, Chris Washer, PJ Williams, Vitaly Nikolaev, John McNamara, and Bob Johansson, the top 30. Brad Johnson, Jeffrey Buckeye, Mary Shelley, Brandon Griffiths, and Kyle Austin, the rest of those on the lead lap. Back to racing here from Phoenix. Ian Dutta once again able to clear the lap cars. Tom Shelley not as lucky. Sosnowski gets to the inside. Sanford goes even lower. Shelley around the outside of Navarro. Sanford gets to the inside. I think Sosnowski's in the wall. Oh man, real big gaggle of cars right there. As Sanford comes out of all that with the second position, then it's Dave Cole, Tom Shelley, and Michael Hegdahl, the top 5. Once again, the top 5 in this one not having a victory yet this season. Ian Dutta with a huge lead, though. As the caution flag is out, big wreck on the back straightaway, including second in the points, PJ Williams. Boy, some of these guys I can tell are not going to have a good plane flight to New Hampshire tomorrow or overnight here. Bob Johansson's got damage. He's going to be one of those making the trip early tonight. And let's take a look back to see what happened. And we're back. This is entirely separate from what actually happened to the others involved. But watch what happens to Stacy Dutta coming off this corner. She gets into Jake Cole. Comes down into Chris Washer, and Chris tries, I'm pretty sure he's trying to avoid turning her, but Dutta does not give her any room, and in fact, oh, well, never mind, it does have something to do with it, because there they are. But Chris had to make it the dog leg there, and so he turns Stacy Dutta, Bob Johansson, PJ Williams with absolutely nowhere to go, and a lot of these guys just innocent bystanders of what happened between the 4 and the 97. And this was just a gaggle coming back to the caution flag. So let's take you back to the green flag here from this one. And we're back. Field coming to get the green flag here with 5 laps to go. Ian does the race leader. Charles St. for second. He's turned the fastest lap of the race. Dave Cole in third. Tom Shelley fourth. Michael Egdahl fifth. Henry Nova, Drew Austin, Kyle Sosnowski, Alex Tinker, and James Shelley the top 10. Biggest news of this, the fact that with less than 10 to go, there'll be no lap cars for the first time this race. And it's James Henry, Dion Scott, Nick Nauman, William Duncan, Elijah Workman, Angel Navarro is not on the lead lap. Wayne James, Savannah Cole, Daniel Day, Seth Cole, and Cody James, the top 20. Here we go. It's going to be a 5-lap shootout. If a caution comes out at any point, the race will end. And the green flag's back out for the final time. Dave Cole makes a look to the inside of Charles Sanford as they go into turn number 1. Hegdahl underneath Tom Shelley. Oh, this is just what Ian Dutta's loving this right now, seeing this in his rearview mirror. Hegdahl with a run now. Here comes Sanford with a crossover. Oh, this is Dutta's race to lose at this point, especially if they continue to battle. Hegdahl underneath Dave Cole. That's what Sanford's going to need. Caution's out. Stacy Dutta's in the wall. And it's Ian Dutta who's going to come to the caution flag first. McNamara's involved. Buckeye, Navarro, Jake Cole, Tom Gerard, Brandon Griffiths, Brad Johnson. Dylan Young's not going to see the finish of this one. There's Nikolaev. Dion Scott's on pit road. Kyle Austin. Appears Tom Shelley might have been involved in something. But there's the man who's going to win this one. Let's take you back real quick to see what happened to bring out the final caution flag of the day. Okay, it appears as though there were 2 separate incidents here, both on the back stretch here. Here's the first one. James Shelley's going to get into Henry Nova. Turn him down into Dion Scott. Dion's going to take a hard hit into the outside wall as well as Henry Nova. Scott's going to slide down the track here and make contact with Seth Cole. That's not it though. Watch this. There's Dutta. And here comes the rest of them. Dylan Young puts Dion up and over and into the catch fence almost. Luckily that car lands on all 4 wheels. Let's see what happened to Stacy Dutta though. Oh, that's right. The other one happened here with Angel Navarro. Still not sure what happened. For some reason, he turns and then I still have no clue what happened with that. There's Brad Johnson. Jake Cole's in there. John McNamara. Seth Cole apparently hit maybe the 83. So yeah, when he hit the 33, his car just absolutely stopped. He has no control over it at this point. Kyle Austin comes ramming right into it. Oh, there's Vitaly Nikolaev, whose car erupts into smoke. Brandon Griffiths is in it. There's Mary Shelley, Jeffrey Buckeye. A lot of drivers involved in this one. Obviously not how their nights were, how they were wanting their nights to go. But congrats to Ian Dutta. The Albertson Chevrolet will go to victory lane here tonight. First win on the season. Came into this race 38th in points and had not recorded a top 5 finish yet. Good job. Well, I knew this was going to happen. It's the white flag lap and the lights are still out on the pace car. Ian Dutta has not come to pit road, so he is still leading. Is Charles Sanford in car number 2 in second place. Then it's Dave Cole, Michael Hegdahl, Drew Austin in top 5 with the number 5. Tom Shelley, Alex Tanker, Kyle Sosnowski, James Henry, and William Duncan, your top 10 here tonight. A lot of these guys are going to be making the trip over to New Hampshire next week for the rest of this weekend, the Nationwide Cup there. As Ian Dutta will go to victory lane here tonight, pretty much clinching his way into the chase. 13 different winners now here for the Reebok Truck Series. Yeah, that chase field's starting to fill up. 4 drivers have clinched their way in. We'll highlight those if they have not already retired. James Shelley's one. Savannah Cole's the other. There's another. Elijah Workman's clinched his way in. And the 0-2 of Bob Johansson, who wrecked out tonight, also has clinched his spot in. Lights on the pace truck means that this one has gone official. There you see it. 11th through 20th. James Shelley, Savannah Cole, Wayne James, Nick Nauman, Elijah Workman, Daniel Day, Cosmo Budd, Cody James, Chris Washer, and Jeffrey Buckeye. Jake Cole, Tom Jordan, Mary Shelley, the rest of those on the lead lap here tonight. As there's the rest of the finishing order. This is race 19. Once again, congrats to Ian Dutta. I'm Gordon Fantone won this, and this has been a production of the INORL Racing Uncontained. See you guys next week.